and welcome. My name is Jocelyn and today we are doing my low buy update for the month of February. So we are a little bit into March right now and I thought I would share with you the things that I brought into my life in the month of February. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I am doing a low buy this year. It's really just specifically about makeup because I tallied up how much money I spent on makeup last year and it was a lot. So I'm trying to spend less money on makeup this year. I do have some rules. I have a low buy intro video where I talk about all of those rules. So if you want to catch up, I will link that down below. I also have an update for everything that I brought into my life for the month of January. So if you want to see that video, I will also link that one. But this is going to be everything that I brought into my life for February. I am going to be sharing with you makeup things that I brought into my life, makeup things that I was gifted, a couple of just other things. I asked in my last video if you guys wanted to see just other stuff that I got, so not just makeup, and I got a lot of positive feedback about that. So you wanted to see books, PR related things, fashion related things, perhaps just kind of other stuff that I thought maybe you might be interested in. But those things I'll save for the end. I'll start with, you know, our favorite items, which are going to be the makeup items. I don't think I got anything PR related this month, or I guess last month, so I won't be including any of that, but I did get some fashion items that I'll save for the end, one book that I'll save for the end, and then one skincare item, and then one makeup tool related item. Real quick, I'll also mention a couple of my rules. So I am only allowing myself to buy 3 makeup items a month that are not repurchases. So I can have unlimited amount of repurchased items. This includes eyeliners if I run out of eyeliners, eyebrow products, foundations if I use up a foundation, concealers also, not really eyeshadow, blush, or highlight because I have a lot of those, but if I use something up then I can repurchase it basically, as long as I don't have a whole bunch of backups of that product. Also, I don't include things that were given to me in those 3 product maximum purchases a month because my low buy is really centered around my own spending habits. So if something's gifted to me, it doesn't count towards those 3 items. Eyeshadow palettes, I'm only allowing myself 6 eyeshadow palette purchases this year, 2 of which can be from mainstream brands, the other 4 must be from indie brands. And to also catch you up, I did not make any makeup purchases, repurchasing, or new makeup items in the month of January. So in the month of February, I could, if I wanted to, purchase 6 total items. So my items roll over from month to month if I do not use them. So with that being said, let's get started on the first thing that I purchased. Actually, the first 4 things that I purchased, the first 4 things that I brought into my life in the month of February. So there's actually a fun little story with this, and if you follow me on Instagram, you may have heard this already. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, here it is right somewhere on the bottom of the screen. But I wanted the Zodiac pigments from Colourpop and Kathleen lights so bad. I was so excited when they launched. I was talking with one of my friends and I said, hey, you know, I want to pick some of these up, but I'm on a low buy. I can't spend very much money. I'm only going to pick up a few. I'm trying to narrow down which ones I want, but do you want to go in on an order with me so that we can get free shipping? And she was like, absolutely. She's also a big Colourpop fan like me. I was talking with her, trying to figure out which ones I wanted, and I decided that 4 was a good number. That way I still had 2 products that I could purchase through the month of February if I wanted to, because the Zodiac pigments I think came out at the very end of January or the very beginning of February. I know that I got them in February. So I wanted to get 4. I thought 4 is a good solid number, so I had to narrow it from 12 because, you know, there's 12 Zodiac signs down to 4. So I think I ended up going with the scales, the fish, the ram, and the crab. The scales, the fish, the ram, and the crab. So those are the 4 that I decided I wanted. And she had a bigger order than me, so I sent her the 4 pigments that I wanted so she could include them with her order, and then I PayPal'd her for those 4 pigments. So it took not actually very long. I know a lot of people had some issues with getting their pigments, like it took Colourpop a long time, but I think that we ordered so quick after they launched that they got to us really quickly within just like a few days. So she let me know that the order had come to her apartment and we couldn't meet up that night because she ended up checking the mail at like 9:30 p.m. and I was already in bed. But the next night she had come over and that mother trucker bought me the rest of the Zodiac collection. I feel like I've had these for so long because I've had them for over a month now, but still I am in awe of the fact that my friend bought me the entire collection. I paid for 4 of them, so I sent her however much that was. It was like 26 bucks or something like that, because I think they were $6 each or $70 for the entire collection. So whatever that math is, she bought me the rest of the collection. And I just couldn't believe it. I was so excited. I was just absolutely over the moon. I spent the next like week and a half playing with as many of these as I could. I have used quite a few of these. Actually, the night she came over with another one of my good friends and her roommate Mariah, and so I'm talking about my friend Paige. Paige and Mariah came over to my apartment, brought these, and when they left, I put, I think, almost every single one of these on my face just because I wanted to play, and it was so much fun. They're so easy to use. I was so surprised because they're just a loose pigment. I'm sure you've seen them probably all over the internet, but I am now the proud owner of all of these. If you saw my Shop My Stash, you already have seen these in my makeup basket. I popped them back into the, I think this is like the PR package maybe, just so you could see how beautiful it looks. It just looks so cool. Oh. So yes, I have all of them and I am so in love. So I originally was just gonna get the 4 of them. So the scales up here, which is a light pink with a blue shift to it, and then the crab, which is like an iridescent blue, purple, silver kind of shade. The fish over here, which is a like a pastel green blue color, and then what was the other? Oh, the ram. The ram was the last one, which is a beautiful bright orange. Oh my gosh, with a gold shift to it. That is one of my favorite shades for sure. But some of the ones that I've been using and loving, which I wasn't originally gonna buy, is the lion, which is the gold shade, and I'm actually wearing it on my inner corners today, if you can see it. I've been using it there a lot and loving that. And the twins, which is what my zodiac sign is, which is Gemini, love that. I didn't think I was gonna like it at all, but I've been using that quite a few times and really love that. I haven't used as many of the darker shades. The Scorpion I've used a couple times, really like that. I want to use the Water Bear and the Bull because they're just such beautiful bright pigments that look gorgeous. I also haven't really used the Goat too much, which is a really pretty bronze, but I have used it I think once and I did really like it. So anyways, I could go on and on about these forever and how grateful I am that Paige got me the rest of these, because they're not something that I ever would have bought the rest of myself, and these are gonna last me for so long, and I'm so excited to have them and play around with them. If there's any colors that you wanna see me incorporate into some kind of tutorial or something like that, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to, and I'm sure I will use these in a future tutorial because I've been absolutely loving, but I haven't done any kind of get ready with me or tutorial or anything in a really long time, so I haven't had the chance to sit down and play with these on camera, but I have been playing with them on my own, and I freaking adore these. They're so easy to use. If you wet your okay, I'm gonna stop going on about this because this is not a review on these, but I do absolutely love this. Thank you so much, Paige. You are the absolute best. Okay, so those were the first things that I brought into my life in the month of February. So I purchased 4 of them. I did get all of them, but I only purchased 4 of them. So I have 2 more products that I could buy. Well, actually, we just rolled into a new month, so I have 5 products that I could buy. I didn't buy any more new type of items, but I did get gifted via Valentine's Day from my lovely husband a couple things, and I did buy 1 replacement item. So let's talk about the things I got for Valentine's Day first, because those were the next things that I brought into my life. So my husband went all out and bought me some things that I don't think I ever thought I would own. One of them I absolutely never would have bought for myself. The other one I've had on my wish list for a very long time, but I don't know if I would have bought it because I didn't think I was that bougie, but now I am that bougie. My husband bought me 2 things from Marc Jacobs, and I don't think I'll ever own a brush this expensive, and this bronzer probably the same. This is a very expensive bronzer, but if you saw any of my most recent makeup collection videos, I've had a lot of them. I had an Organize With Me, a Declutter, a makeup inventory recently, and in like all of those, I talked about how I don't have a lot of bronzer contour shades. I think I only have 3 of them. One of them I'm panning right now and is almost done. And that's a section in my collection that I wanted to expand. Well, my husband has listened. He knew that this is something I wanted. This is the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer in the Coconut Perfect Tan. I have not used any of these. I did get them on Valentine's Day, so I've had them for like 3 weeks. But like I just said, I'm trying to pan one of my bronzers, so I'd like to use that up before I break this out. And also, I just like to cherish new things in my collection for as long as possible. But here she is. She's freaking huge. She's like, I mean, I've got a huge face, so she's still smaller than my face. But this is only like the second or third time I've taken it out of the box. Ah, look at that. I'm so excited. This is just, oof, there's something about Marc Jacobs packaging that is just so sleek and slim. Ooh, it smells really good. So this is the first thing he got me, and I'm so excited to try it eventually. It'll probably take me maybe another month or so to get through that other bronzer, maybe more, who knows. But I'm very excited to have this and to try it out because I've heard great things about this. And then the brush that he bought me is so expensive, so outrageously expensive. It has extremely good reviews. It is just the bronze brush, and she is luxurious, and now she better be the best dang thing that I own because she's so expensive, so soft. I will never ever own a brush this expensive ever again, probably in my life. So I'm very excited to have something this bougie. I haven't used this either. I think I want to save it for the first time that I use my bronzer. I know that might be weird. I should just use it immediately, but I'm not gonna because that's not the kind of person I am. But this was the second thing that he got me. Let me put it back in the box. But I'm so stinking grateful. I'm so excited. This is just, oh, Also, the other thing that he got me for Valentine's Day, this isn't makeup related, but I wanted to point it out now because it's the other thing that he got me for Valentine's Day, is a ring. Let me give you a close-up. This is what it is. It's from a brand called Moon Magic. You can find them on Instagram. In the center right here, it has an opal, and then on the side there's 4 little white topazes on each side of it, and it is a silver. I'll link this exact ring down below. But this actually isn't the same exact ring that he bought me. This one is. So it is the same exact ring, but the original one had one of the white topazes pop out. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but on this side over here, one of the topazes popped out, and so we emailed them, and immediately they were like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry that happened. You can either request a different ring of similar value, or we'll send you another of the same exact ring. And so I really love this ring, so we opted to have the same one sent, and it got here actually today. I really appreciate the customer service with this company. Again, it's Moon Magic, and I really just like everything about it. It's a ring that I want to wear like all the time, just like my wedding ring. I just want it to become a part of me. So that was everything he got me for. Actually, he got me a succulent too that's downstairs and blooming, but it's not up here, so I can't show it to you. Let's move on to my one repurchase item. Well, it's kind of a repurchase. So in the month of February, I did use up a foundation and a concealer. I need to film an empties video because I've got quite a few empties laying around. So I used up the Fenty foundation, and I used up the First Aid Beauty Bendy Avocado Concealer. And the Fenty foundation is one of my absolute favorites, but I wanted to try a drugstore foundation. And at the time, I only had 3 foundations that were in my color. I had the Fenty foundation, the CoverFX foundation, which is really heavy on my skin, and I have the Hourglass Stick foundation, which is in my Project Pan, and I don't really love using. When I ran out of the Fenty foundation, I wanted to have something else that was more comfortable on my skin and my color right now. So I remember that I used to love the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation and had to stop purchasing it when I went cruelty-free, because CoverGirl at the time was not cruelty-free, but then they went cruelty-free. So I took this opportunity to buy the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous again and try it out and see if I still love it. I bought mine in the shade 810, which is Classic Ivory, and sure enough, I freaking love this. It is such a good foundation. I really love it. It is a little expensive. I don't know, for some reason I used to think that drugstore foundations used to be like $8, but this was like 13 bucks. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it's still cheaper than something you'd find in Sephora, and I really love this. I would say it's a medium buildable foundation, so it could be medium to full coverage. It offers like a satin finish on the skin, so it doesn't dry down. It dries down, but it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look super heavy on the skin, which is what I remember. It doesn't break down or make me look super oily. I do have a very oily T-zone, so maybe I'll do some kind of wear test on this or something like that if you'd be interested in it. I'll definitely be using this in some kind of get ready with me this month because it is the foundation I'm using this month. So definitely very excited to have this back in my life and have been really loving it, and it is a product that I brought into my life in the month of February. This does not count towards my 3 products a month minimum because this is a repurchase. I waited until I ran out of a foundation to repurchase a new one. I am looking at another concealer, not a specific one yet, but I did use up that one concealer, the First Aid Beauty one, so I am looking for a repurchase of that. Not right now, but maybe in the near future. Since I don't have very many foundations and I don't have very many concealers, I feel good about repurchasing when I use one of those up. So this is the next thing that I brought into my life. And actually, I think this is the last actual makeup product. I have one skincare product and then I have one makeup related item. It's like another tool, kind of like a brush, but not a brush at all actually. So let me talk about the skincare item first. I used up my Dermalogica face cleanser this last month, which it lasted me such a long time, and I needed a new face cleanser because I use one all the time, every single day, twice a day. I always use a facial cleanser at night, specifically with my Foreo, so I need something that doesn't have exfoliating factors, particles in it, and typically I like something that foams a little bit just because I find that that works better with my Foreo. I opted for this. This is the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser. It comes in this beautiful glass bottle with a pump, and it's this gooey, greenish, mucusy looking stuff. I really love this. I've been using it quite a bit. I find that it cleanses really well, but it doesn't strip my skin. It's not super drying. It doesn't make my skin feel tight after I'm done using it, which I really love in a cleanser. I've been using it for 2 weeks, week and a half now. I think a week and a half now, and I haven't noticed my face getting irritated with it. In fact, my face has looked very calm as opposed to what it was looking like before I started using this. I could tell that my old Dermalogica, I think it was just their regular cleanser, wasn't doing very much for my skin anymore. I really like the Medibac treatment Dermalogica facial cleanser, but I haven't used that in a long time. But I wanted to try something new, and so I found this and really been loving this. We'll see how my thoughts progress and maybe change over the course of using this up, but so far I've really been loving this. All right, moving on to the non-makeup, makeup related item, and it is a palette. Not an eye, well, I guess technically an eyeshadow palette, but it's not, there's no eyeshadows in this. It is like a Z palette, and I did a bunch of research because I've been wanting a new Z palette, new magnetic palette. That's the word. I've been wanting a new magnetic palette, and so I was doing a lot of research. I was looking up a lot of YouTube videos, people who have tried a whole bunch of different ones, and this one seemed to be super highly recommended, and it's marble if you couldn't tell. It is a palette by Adept Cosmetics. Here is what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. It is a chunky little large Z palette, but it's so cool. So first of all, okay, so this is a magnetic eyeshadow palette. It is 4 single eyeshadows or blushes, bronzers, highlighters, pan powder products is what this is for. So this is, first of all, super heavy duty. It's definitely heavier than I was expecting it to be, but it's really cool and holds so many eyeshadows. I'm so excited. So first of all, this is how it comes, and you unfold it once and then you unfold it and unfold it again. So this is what the total product, it's kind of hard to see. This is what the total product looks like. So you have 2 sides that cover and then they come together. You have a very big, nice mirror on one side. I'm probably not showing this very well, but it also comes with a whole bunch of magnetic sheets. So if your pan eyeshadows don't have a magnetic back, you can attach it. This was not sealed, so oh my god. There are now magnetic backs all over my room. So yeah, you can put those on the back of your pan eyeshadows or powder products and they will fit because these are magnetized. That's the whole point of getting a palette like this. I love single shadows, so I really wanted something where I could put a whole bunch of them because I have no more room for single shadows in the Z palettes that I already own. So I thought this was really cool. It looks really good. It's huge. Your shadows are super protected on both sides. This is very sturdy, very heavy duty. I'm really excited to create a custom magnetic palette for myself using my single eyeshadows. This actually just came in the mail today. I bought it last month though, so I'm really glad that I waited to film this video because I was able to include this in my February update. This was also relatively inexpensive. I think it was, I mean, that's relative, right? So I think that this was $24 free shipping. You can buy it on the Adept Cosmetics website, and I got free shipping there, but it's also, I found out, available on Amazon. So and I believe it's Prime eligible, so you could get free shipping there also, but I just bought it on the Adept website and it was free shipping. So I'm really excited to put this together. If you want to see a video about me putting single pan eyeshadows into this palette, that would be a pretty quick, easy video. If it's something you'd be interested in, I'd be more than happy to do that. Just let me know down in the comments below. Okay, so I think that was all of the makeup things. I think I mentioned this in the beginning of the video. I didn't receive any kind of PR things. There was nothing Octoly related that I got this month. So let's move on. I have one book and then 3 fashion items to share with you. So if you don't give a crap about those, you can click off, or you can stick around for another couple minutes and listen to me blabber on some more. So if you caught my last update, I am a part of a book club, and this month we are reading The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I'm not very far into this book. It's been a very busy month, and so I haven't got to read very much, but so far I've really been enjoying it. I don't have any review on this at all yet, but you are more than welcome to check it out on your own on Amazon or Goodreads or Barnes & Nobles or anywhere else. But I did buy this, thought I'd share it. And then my grandma was in town for most of the winter. She left last weekend, and she took me shopping the weekend before she left, and she bought me some cute shirts, so I thought I would share them with you now. The first is just a regular old shirt with a tie in the front. So this is, you know, where your belly goes, and it's just a really nice comfy cotton shirt. It is an extra small, but which is crazy because I am definitely not an extra small. I am more like a medium. I thought it was really cute, perfect for the summertime, especially with high-waisted pants or shorts. And so that was the first thing she got. It's so soft, and I love this light blue color. Next, we got a shirt that I can wear to work, especially in the summertime. It is exactly what I would call a blouse, and it has these really cool short sleeve cuffed sleeves. And then it also is button up in the front. It's this really nice, my camera stopped recording and then my battery ran out, so I have no idea where I left off, but I'm gonna go back to this shirt because I realized I forgot to tell you where it was from. But this shirt, the light blue striped shirt with the tie in the middle, is from Z Supply. So this is from Z Supply. Next, we have the blouse. It desperately needs to be ironed, as you can see. It's from the brand Rag Poets in the size small, but it fits kind of like a medium. It's pretty loose and on the larger side because, you know, it's supposed to be worn in a professional setting, and it's supposed to have that kind of larger billowing type of frame. The back is really cute too. As you can see, it's got this cool like crisscross pattern, and more ironing needs to be had back here. This isn't made of cotton, but it's made of rayon. Rayon. It's a really soft, lightweight, breathable material is what I would call that. So that's the other thing that she got me, and I'm so excited to wear this in the summertime. I could probably also wear this in the winter time with like a, what is that? A nice work sweater. The last thing that she got me I'm super excited about. It's another striped shirt. Are you surprised? Oh look, I'm even wearing striped right. Oh my god, why didn't nobody tell me that one of the magnetic round things landed on my shirt? You guys are just gonna let me sit there with the magnet on my shirt? It's fine, found it on my own. So another striped shirt. This is another kind of blousey shirt. It does have long sleeves that cuff at the end, but this one, if you can see, ties in the front. How freaking cute is that? I'm so excited to wear this in the spring. I think with high-waisted pants or even shorts, this would look so cute. I'm so excited. This is unlike anything that I have right now, and I'm so in love with it. This one is also by Rag Poets and is in the size small, and it's probably made, it feels similar to the other one, but a little softer. Yeah, this one is cotton. So I'll have to be careful when I wash it so that it doesn't shrink. I'll have to hand wash it, which I don't do, so maybe I should start doing that so that my clothes stay better for longer. But this was the last piece of fashion item that I'm going to talk about. She did get me a couple other things, like a pair of work pants and a really cute black zip-up sweater that I don't have near me, and I think that's it. I think it was just the pants and the sweater were the only other two things, but I'm actually wearing the pants right now. They're these nice long black spandexy type of pants that I wear to work because my other ones had holes in them, and how embarrassing is that to work in an HR office and have holes in your pants. All right, I've been filming for a very long time and my throat's getting a little sore, a little tired, a little in need of some hydration, so I think I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this low buy update for the month of February. I did a little more than I did last month because in my January update I hadn't bought anything for myself, I don't think. I think I just had a few PR related makeup items or makeup related items and then other random things. I don't think I had too much to share last month, so I had quite a bit to share. This was a month of being very grateful for the people in my lives because I got some clothes from my grandma, some awesome makeup from Alex that I never would have bought myself, and this whole beautiful, incredible, amazing thing from a friend. And what kind of friend buys an entire, what? Who am I to deserve such amazing people in my life? What did I do right in a previous life? I don't know. I'm just babbling now. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this update, if you want to see more, please give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe so you don't miss more updates, don't forget to do so before you go. All buttons are down below. And I think that's everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Oh my god, something else I totally forgot to mention. I got a ring light. That's kind of important. Can you tell? Do you notice the eerie circle in my eyes? Now I can film in the dark. Because watch. This is with the ring light. This is without the ring light. That is crazy. Oh my god. Look at how much better that looks. Stepping it up over here.